Racing resumed in the Dakar Rally 2017, a 751-kilometer journey between Chilecito and San Juan in Argentina. It was the 10th stage, and it proved to be another challenging day for Janelle de Villiers and Dirk van Zwitsovitz from Toyota Gazoo Racing South Africa.
It was a very tough stage today, proper Dakar stage with difficult, challenging navigation. Again, the roadbook wasn't 100% or not giving us enough information, I would say, but still we could find the way. But it was a bit disappointing on the one side because the navigation was so difficult because of the roadbook and there was some tension in the cockpit in places. But overall, still, these problems we have had with the car and other things, puncture and some other things, we still, I think, managed to improve one position in the overall.
Wow, big long day today, 4 hours 20 for the first car, I think, plus or minus. So a long stage, 400 Ks and lots of navigational challenges in the beginning. I think quite a few of the cars went wrong here and there. Janelle and Dirk had a good day, actually. They had a slow puncture in the first section. We had a neutralization between the stages, so we saw them for a very, very brief sort of 15 minutes to check the car, but they drove on a tyre for 100 Ks, which went from 2 bars eventually down to 0.9, so they lost a bit of time. We checked the car over at the halfway. We changed front dampers as a precaution, so the lads were busy. But in the end, it looks like it was that slow puncture that was causing the handling of the car, and they made up time. And then Janelle got a puncture 10 Ks before the end, and decided to drive it to drive it all the way home. So he lost, I think, 2 minutes 30 or something to Terranova. So he still keeps his 6th position. Of course, Hervenen today, we don't know if he got lost or had car troubles, but we hear eventually he hit one of the trucks, so I think he's out of the running. So Janelle moves up a place overall, as does everybody else after him. Nani got a bit lost in the first section in the riverbed, I think where where Hervenen went wrong, and they lost 20 minutes, so that was quite a problem. So that really put to bed the chances of a podium for Nani. He's in 4th, Janelle's in 5th with Terranova breathing down his neck, and 300 Ks a stage to go on the Dakar. So I'm sure Janelle and Dirk are going to be pushing flat out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not so good for us today. We don't drive. We made a navigation mistake, little bit big mistake. But yeah, it's part of this game, you know, it's part of the rally ride. So some day you are okay, some days you make some mistakes, and today we do that. The moment, maybe the day when nobody finds the way, maybe this is, but this year we feel, everybody feel, and also we can lose the race every day, every kilometer, you know, the route book, it's difficult, it's not precise like years before, but it's like that, you know. I mean, it's part of this. If someone find, yeah, you can. But yes, it's not excuse, you know. I mean, it's part of this, and then others find a way we don't find, and yeah, it's part of the rally ride.
The penultimate stage of the Dakar Rally 2017 sees competitors travel 754 kilometers from San Juan to Rio Cuarto, and they'll be hoping the navigational issues which have plagued the race won't pose another threat in stage 11.
We don't know too much about it at the moment. It's so hot here, it's 42 degrees, can you believe it? You know, we were freezing a couple of days ago, 42 degrees. So Dirk will let me know later on what the roadbook looks like, but typically in this part of the country it's going to be some fast tracks, not WRC stages, but fast tracks and a few sandy roads. But judging on what we've seen on the Dakar so far, it's not going to be an easy day.
Tomorrow morning we will have 2 stages. In the first part, I expect again very tricky navigation. And I did read the notes of the opening car. It looks like you'll have many parallel tracks, and the cups means the compass bearing seems not to be 100%. So it will be a little bit of a gamble tomorrow. And let's see, maybe we will be lucky and find another position. Would be great.
The road book is designed to be more challenging. We managed to print some maps for Dirk and Robbie to help them give an overall picture or view, which we didn't have in the first couple of days, and that kind of helped them today. So that limits the losses of the co-drivers, you know, who are in touch with what's going on, to sort of 4 or 5 minutes an exercise. But yeah, I think it's designed to make it more challenging for the crews in general, and well, if that's the case, it's certainly working.
One man who was sorely missed at Dakar 2017 was Leroy Poulter. The 3-time Dakar competitor was expected to make his 4th appearance in South America for Toyota Gazoo Racing South Africa, but had to undergo a brain operation prior to the event and missed out. However, he still made the trip, but as a spectator.
Great to be here, but I'm sure it must be bittersweet.
Yeah, definitely. I'd prefer to be here than sitting at home watching it on TV, but you know, as the Toyotas are really going well, you know, yesterday proved that they were strong, and actually watching him today on the stage, it was really impressive. I was quite surprised because it was rough the road, and he was really getting away from the guys, so pretty impressive.
And undoubtedly a tinge of sadness that you're not in racing gear right now.
Yeah, look, you know, it's nice to sit back and see it, but I'd like to be in the seat, especially this year with the Hilux being so strong as it is. We'll have to be back next year.
And I mean, have you been here for the entire time following the race?
Well, we were here for the start, and the first 4 days we're going to be, you know, travelling around and seeing the guys, and then back home again and watch it on TV.
What did you make of Paraguay?
Yeah, I think it was something different. The heat is something that I think we're all not used to. Hopefully we don't go back there next year in terms of the heat, but it's a nice and clean country, and let's see from there.
Of course, all sad that you had to miss out. How's things going medically?
Yeah, it's all coming on nicely. We started training now recently, and you know, no issues in it. We just need to keep pushing from here and build for the season coming.
And how long before? Oh, so you're behind the wheel already?
Yeah, I think we drove a little bit before we came to Dakar to test one of the cars, and everything felt good. And now it's just training and get back into the seats some more.
It's hard to believe, but only 2 stages remain in the Dakar Rally 2017. It's been an extremely challenging event, with already 2 stages having been cancelled. But the hunt and the dream for a podium finish remains strong.